when I signed up, I honestly didn't know a whole lot about where we were going to be, but
Mhm.
I felt like this was the time to do something for myself.
Mm,
And I really had gotten a lot of good feeling from the things that you had already put out on social media. So it was
for
the time.
sure. Well, I love what you said about doing something for yourself, making this investment in you. So, how do you feel like Glitter Gang actually impacted you in that
Oh boy.
way?
Well, first of all, the program in and of itself, the structure of it, which was still pretty loose,
Yeah.
but we had regular meetings. We
Mhm.
had a buddy, our soul sister,
Yes.
and we had a lot of homework.
Yeah.
And kind of because I had invested in myself, I wanted to make sure, obviously, that I got the value.
Good.
So I wanted to do the work. And
Hmm.
so, because of that, I made sure to set time aside for myself, which is not
Sure.
something I'm used to doing. I have two small
Right.
kids, as you know,
Hmm.
and trying to find time to make time for myself was always a problem. And I think this was the catalyst for me to say,
Right.
I've invested in myself. If I don't follow through and I don't do the work and make sure I set the time aside, that, I'm only hurting myself.
For
So
sure.
yeah, so I think that dedicated time for quiet and introspection
Yeah.
was not something I had made for myself in many years.
Good. So if someone, if you noticed that a friend was thinking about joining Glitter Gang, but was kind of on the fence about it or wasn't really sure, how would you encourage them?
I honestly would think and have them think, pose to them perhaps, when was the last time you really sat down and worked on things that were important to you?
Sure.
When was the last time that you gave yourself the time and permission to really think about the things that are of most value and how you can kind of incorporate that? And honestly, I, especially women nowadays, I feel like we are pushing and pushing and pushing, and a lot of us are caregivers, and it's really hard for us to put on our own oxygen mask. And so I
And I
really
hear
think
from
that
you, that's kind of what this was for you, was a way
absolutely,
to take a step back and be filled back up so you could keep pouring back out.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
It
beautiful.